Hey everybody, this is Gents OUTLAW FRAGS. Do me a favor, stay right there. I know I need to grab your attention in 10 seconds or less, so I'm going to run the intro, and then we're going to get into today's subject. So we'll be right back. What I'm talking about today is my top 10 influencers that I enjoy watching today, and it's going to be 5 big channels and 5 small channels. Alright, so like I was saying, we're going to talk about my top 10 influencers, and 5 are small channels, 5 are large channels. So we're going to give the little guys like myself some limelight. We're going to talk about them first, and these are not in any particular order. These are just 5 guys that I really enjoy watching. The first one I'm going to talk about, Gents Scents, Mr. Gents Scents. I mean, his format that he delivers his content in, it's a very relaxed, more of a vlog style presentation. Enjoy it. You get to sit down and it's like having a conversation with it. So I really enjoy from Mr. Gents Scents. If you haven't checked out his channel, do me a favor. If you enjoy my content, more like you will enjoy his. I will leave his contact information for his channel in the description below. The next one I'm going to talk about is Titan Fragrances, and that's my buddy down in Texas. He's just a super good dude. Like, I've been having some problems going through these wonderful layoffs that we're all experiencing, and he has chimed in at least once every other day to check to see if I'm okay, and that means a ton to me. You know, I think that this community that we all share is something that during these times we really need to do, and that's checking in with each other, making sure we're all okay. Titan Fragrances does a great job on his channel. He really enjoys what he's doing, and it comes through when he's talking about the fragrances that he really likes. The next one we're going to talk about is my buddy Steve. And Steve from Fragrance Fanatic was, and man, I hope I've got his name of his channel right. Used to be a state patrolman, and now he works as a policeman for a actual school district. Super nice guy. He's got his fingers in pots of stuff all over. He's doing all kinds of different things between printing and doing his channel and being a cop. He's just a really busy guy. But I enjoy his channel and his content a whole lot. And I will put the name of his channel right here so that you can see it, because I don't want to mess it up. But take the time. If you haven't checked out his channel, do me a favor, do so, because he does an amazing job. He is a small channel like myself. He's put a lot of effort into what's going on, and I can really appreciate that. The next one that we're going to talk about is my buddy Michael at Makin Scents. Makin Scents is a super guy. He's very, very, very generous. He's nice. He's easy to talk to. His content is very easy to consume. I can catch myself watching 2 or 3 of his reviews at a time. He just does a really good job, and plus he's got that DJ voice. He's like J.C. Copeland. Both of those guys have got that like honey glazed voice, which translates wonderful in this medium. So if you haven't checked out Makin Scents, do me a favor. The link to his channel is below. Go check him out. Super nice guy. Number 5 for the small guys is going to be my buddy Russel Anderson. He used to be on my channel. Russell's doing his own thing now. I wish him the best of luck. When I see that something pops up, I always take a gander at it. So if you haven't checked out Russell, since he's not on my channel anymore, I believe he is producing his fragrance content on the channel Russel Anderson, which he uses for the Lawton Animal Welfare Clinic, I believe it's called. It's basically the pound. But check him out too. I'll leave his link to his channel down below as well. Now for the 5 big guys. These are guys that I have watched for years, and these 5 influencers, reviewers, I have watched continuously for years. I never got bored with their content or them themselves or got burnt out on them. These guys I still watch to this day, and some of these guys I've watched for like 6-7 years. And the first one on this list is going to be Chad from A Gentleman's Journey. If you haven't watched Chad's channel, he's got an incredible sense of humor. He likes to poke fun at himself, and he's an everyday guy, so he is going to review stuff that is a mix of cheapies and inexpensive, then he will wander into the territory of niche perfumery, but he stays pretty close into the realm of fragrances that anybody can obtain, and I appreciate that. Plus, I enjoy his sense of humor. So that's Chad from Gentleman's Journey, and you'll find his link below. After Chad, my next guy that I've watched for years is going to be Ashton from Gents Scents. And I have watched Ashton for probably the last 4, maybe 5 years. I've watched him when he was a tiny channel until as much as he's grown now. I believe he's got to be close to 80,000 subscribers or somewhere in that neighborhood. So he's really came a long way. I enjoy the way that he presents his material. He always has something interesting that he's going to talk about. Just all in all, I really enjoy his channel from Gents Scents. Not Gentleman's Journey. That's Ashton from Gents Scents. And then my next one that I have watched for years, and that is going to be Steve from Redolessence. I have been watching Steve's channel for at least the last 7 years. I can remember when he was doing videos in his bedroom that is now converted to Redolessence Studio, back when he lived in his bedroom. So I've watched him a long time. I really appreciate his view. He is a walking Rolodex of fragrance information, and he is truly a really nice person. I can remember when I first got involved in the community years ago, I could reach out to Steve and Steve would respond. You know, he still does to this day. He's a super nice guy. I really enjoy his content. You know, his enthusiasm for the subject comes across really well when he does his content. He just does really good work. So that's Steve from Redolessence. And like I said before, you'll find his link in the description below. And the last one for my 5 of the big guys, my last choice for a bigger channel, and they're relatively new, but they've done really well. I want to say they're under 10,000. They're still a small channel, but they've been around for a minute, and I really dig the way that they talk about fragrances. And that's 2 gentlemen that run a Lost from the Law. First, where they film their videos in the church is just breathtakingly beautiful. These 2 guys are not going to talk about your everyday, like my scent of the day for today is Boss Bottle Tonic. I would be hard pressed to see these guys address this fragrance because that's just not what they're about. They're 2 very well versed gentlemen in niche perfumery and indie perfumery. I enjoy their takes on when they are reviewing something. I enjoy the way that they go through and break it down, and they'll tell you what they get out of it. I really enjoy it. And then the dynamic between the 2 of them is enjoyable to watch because they feed off each other. So that right there would be the last one. And Lost from the Loft, you will find their link down below as well. And like I said, today was a really nice warm day here in Oklahoma, and my scent of the day in lockdown mode was Boss Bottle Tonic, which is probably a good thing because I have made many return trips to this bottle here in the studio today. I think I might have refreshed with this fragrance probably 4 times because it's got like a 4-hour time span, and then that's it. So with all of that being said, remember, there is no bad time to smell good. That smells good even though it's for a short amount of time. And remember, if you haven't already, I'm still unemployed. If you are shopping for anything on Amazon, if you're gonna buy anything on Amazon, do me a favor, please use my link, my general link below. You just click on it, use it as a portal to get there, and then shop like normal. Everybody that's used it so far, I want to say thank you so much for your support. It means a ton to me. Every little bit helps. So again, if you're going to shop on Amazon, please, below is a link that'll get you there, and then shop like normal. It'll help me out, and I can't tell you how much it would mean to me. So with all that being said, remember, no bad time to smell good, even if it's for a short time. And I will talk to you guys on the next video.